view.
If you liked Rez, then you'll feel right at home with Child of Eden, the spiritual successor to Tetsuya Mizuguchi's Dreamcast and PlayStation 2 classic. Unlike Rez though, Child of Eden introduces motion controls to the mix via the optional use of Kinect, which offers a more engaging, if slightly more cumbersome experience over the standard controls. Thankfully, however it's played, Child of Eden's sumptuous graphics and ethereal soundtrack produce a game that delivers some incredible adrenaline rushes and emotional highs. Child of Eden takes place centuries into the future, when mankind has ventured deep into space and the internet has become a vault for human knowledge known as Eden. Our descendants plan to resurrect the first girl born in space via this system, but unfortunately it's become infected. So it's your job to save Lumi from the virus by purifying the parasites and taking down some huge bosses. Child of Eden is essentially an on-rail shooter, mixed with a dash of rhythm action. You can highlight up to 8 enemies at a time with your lock-on weapon, and then use the rapid-fire weapon to shoot down enemy projectiles. If you lock on to 8 enemies and release in time with the music, then you get point bonuses, and if it all gets a bit too much, you can use Euphoria to clear the screen of enemies. On the standard controller, this is all done via buttons and the analog stick, but with Kinect, each hand is a different weapon, while raising them both in the air activates Euphoria. The Kinect's motion controls aren't as precise as the standard controller, and camera tracking can be an issue, particularly later in the game when things become a bit more hectic. That said, playing with Kinect is undoubtedly the more immersive experience, giving you the feeling of conducting a huge electronic orchestra using only your body. Child of Eden looks beautiful and sounds incredible, and each of the 5 levels has a distinct and striking visual identity. Beauty, for example, sees you flying over lakes, shooting flowers and butterflies, and avoiding projectiles that sound like water droplets. Every level ends with a boss fight, and these epic, multi-stage encounters are undoubtedly the highlight of the game. If you're willing to submit to Child of Eden's sensory overload, then you'll find it euphoric, artistic, and downright spine-tingling at times. You can finish the 5 main levels and see the credits in an hour, but thankfully there's an abundance of extra content, including new difficulty settings, alternative visual styles, and an unlockable challenge level. There's also content that requires repeated playthroughs, such as concept art, music videos, and items that can be played with in Lumi's garden. Child of Eden is easy to pick up and play, is capable of triggering emotions few other games can match, and is almost as fun to watch as it is to play. While it's over quickly, there are plenty of unlocks and rewards to keep you coming back again and again. Ultimately, if you value novelty and emotional engagement, then Child of Eden will be a memorable and highly rewarding experience.